Hey guys, it's Mike. I have a little bit, well, a little bit. I have a haul video. I may end up having to do this in two sections. I don't know, but I'll just try to get through them pretty quick. So I picked up a few things here and there, and here and there, and here and there, over the last few weeks. Got some really good deals. One of the coolest things that I got was off of Etsy. Etsy is a little site that have different people offering different talents. I loved this one. Let me hold on just a second here if I can find everything I'm looking for. As usual, I cannot. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. So this was from Salem's Lot, of course. I will put this guy's information on the link below. A lot of good stuff on Etsy. I've never heard of it until I saw somebody else buy something. Actually, Audie had gotten some stuff from this guy, and I went and checked out his website, and I found, because I love Salem's Lot, it's one of my favorites. So that's the first thing I'm going to show you, and then the other toy I got was a Mike Myers. I got this off of some guy was selling a bunch of stuff on Macari, and he had the original Michael Myers. He wasn't asking too much for it, so I went ahead and picked that up. I also ordered a print from Devin Whitehead. I love Hocus Pocus. I love Bette Midler. So he had this really beautiful print of Hocus Pocus. Lots of color. It's got everybody on there. Here's poor, is it Willie? Billy with his head knocked off, and Bink sitting right on top of him. So yeah, this was really very inexpensive, but I'm gonna have it framed and put up on my wall with my other Hocus Pocus stuff. Yep, and I'm not afraid to admit I like Hocus Pocus. Not at all. Alright, so movies. I'm going to go through the non-horror first, and then we'll just whip through them. I'm not an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan for the most part. He's got a couple things. Of course, the Terminator 1 and 2 I liked. I liked Kindergarten Cop and End of Days, and I loved Eraser. The main reason I like Eraser is because of Vanessa Williams, because she's awesome. I picked up a Blu-ray copy of Sordid Lives. If you have not seen Sordid Lives yet, you really ought to try to find it. I don't know if it's available on Prime or whatever. This movie, it's hysterical. Does it star anybody huge in the movie world? No. I mean, it does have Beau Bridges in it, and Olivia Newton-John, Delta Burke, Bonnie Bedelia, Beth Grant, Leslie Jordan. It is a black comedy about white trash. It's so funny. I was actually in the play. We did a play in Springfield when I was still living there, and yeah, I got to be in the play. Awesome. Don't judge me, but I did pick up a 3-movie collection. I love this guy. You may recognize him. He was in Curse of Chucky. He was Ian, the guy who got his jaw knocked off. But yeah, this is all of my heart. The collection, there are 3 movies. I've watched them all, and I bought them. Christmas movie. This is Season of Christmas. Oh, no, on the second day of Christmas. Sorry, on the second day of Christmas. It has Mary Stuart Masterson, and it has my guy, Mark Ruffalo. So, yeah, had to buy it. I've never seen it. I'll watch it at Christmas. And another Christmas, I believe this might be a Lifetime movie. I don't know. It could be a Canadian movie, too. I don't know. But it is called Firehouse Christmas. Love this guy. He's in a lot of Christmas movies, the Hallmark movies. He's done quite a bit otherwise. An interesting guy. His name is Marcus Rosner. It also has Anna Hutchinson, who I think is adorable. Whoopee. Associate. I had this a long time ago, got rid of it, so now I got it for $1.99. Oh, I love this movie so much. Torch Song Trilogy. These all came out in the 80s. There was this one, and just a bunch of movies that Matthew Broderick seemed to be in, who I kind of enjoy. But Harvey Fierstein is hysterical in this movie. He is a mess. But yeah, basically it centers on the life of a drag queen and her husband and homophobia and all of that good stuff. But Anne Bancroft is in this, Matthew Broderick, Harvey Fierstein, and Brian Kerwin. It was written by Harvey Fierstein. He was in Independence Day. Harvey Fierstein was. Got an oldie. Not a Barbra Streisand fan at all, really. I like her. I just have never been that big a fan of her music. Even though I like divas, I like my girls. She just kind of always annoyed me for some reason. But my tastes have changed. Hello, Dolly. I was actually in this play, too, in high school. My friend Sarah over at Sarah Film Sales, I think is what her Instagram is. She had 3 men and a little lady. I just need to get the DVD of the first one. I enjoyed both of these movies. Not a huge Tom Selleck fan, but I do like Ted Danson and I do like Jeff Guttenberg. So. Steve Guttenberg, sorry about that. Oh god, this movie, I love this movie so much in the 80s. My Chauffeur, it is a mess. It stars Sam J. Jones from Flash Gordon, and Deborah Foreman, who had done quite a few movies back then. It's really very funny. And I did get the DVD, but I also have a Blu-ray coming because I found that really cheap. This was like, these movies are ridiculously priced, but I found this, some guy was selling it on, it may have been Facebook, I can't remember where I found it, but it was really like $5. I couldn't believe it. And then the last one I got is an oldie that I love. I would like to start getting more of these movies. Tammy and the Bachelor. Of course, it stars Debbie Reynolds. Such a sweet movie. I loved her in these Tammy movies. My mom used to watch them when I was a kid. All right, let's get on to the gore. I watched and reviewed Splatter University. It was okay. It was a fun little. It wasn't the most graphic 80s horror movie I've ever seen. But yeah, it was okay. If I would have had to spend more for it, I probably would have been mad. Andrew Balina has suggested that I watch Wolf Creek 1 and 2. I thought I had 1, but I can't seem to put my fingers on it right now. But here's 2. So yes, Andrew, I plan on watching these. First I couldn't figure out, because there's like a TV series, but I got this for a $1.99 chain letter. I like these kind of movies. I know some people don't. I don't really care. I like it. So I'm going to give that one a shot. Has Keith David in it, whoever that is. Brad Dourif's in that as well. Betsy Russell and Nikki Reed. We'll see. I finally got the collection. It took me forever to watch The Collector. But yeah, this one's kind of fun. It's got that funky little cover. It's very thin. To finish out the collection, I got Wrong Turn 6. It probably will never be opened, but it was $1.99 on oldies or .com or something. I got a fun little action horror natural disaster movie. I love me some natural disaster movies. I'm going to do a whole series of natural disaster movies here shortly. But this one is called Avalanche. Should be fun. I've heard people talk about this forever. I have no idea if it's any good, but I'll watch it. Rawhead Rex. I do like Clive Barker, so we'll see. I know a lot of people have made comments on that movie. I have not had in my collection forever, and what is wrong with me? I finally got a copy of Cujo on Blu-ray. I don't even have it on DVD. but I do now. I bought this one. I remember loving this when I was younger. Scanners. This is that one, I guess, where that guy's head explodes. But yeah, this was a David Cronenberg. I'm trying to think who was in this. Was this? I don't know. But I look forward to watching that one. I won this. This is actually Dave Maggott's movie. Groundhog. I cannot wait to watch it. It's actually signed. So yeah, I am very excited to watch this. Do a little review on it. Thank you, Dave. And I can't remember. It's terrible. It's been a while since I won the movie, and I can't remember whose contest it was. I want to say it was Devon Graham's. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah. I picked up this. It is called Halloween Eve, October 30th. Tonight is the night she awakens. I don't know. It was cheap. It was like $1.99. So, yeah. So we'll see. I'll decide if I like it or not. I did pick up a hard copy, a physical copy of Summer of '84. I reviewed this. I watched it on a streaming service and loved it. I picked this one up because so many of you talk about how wonderful this movie is. I hated this movie when it came out. I have not seen it since, so I'm going to give it another try. It is a used copy from Goodwill. No, I don't shop at Goodwill too much. It was some kind of thrift store. It was $1, so I'm going to give it another try. I did not enjoy it. I finally picked up a copy of The Stuff. Everybody talks about The Stuff. I've heard lots of people, seen lots of stuff about The Stuff, so we'll give it a try. I like those kind of blobby, eat your stuff up kind of movies. I also got a copy of To All a Good Night. Love me some Christmas horror. So, yeah, I picked this one up. Let's see, who does it? Does it star anybody we know? Jennifer Runyon. She's that cute little blonde girl. She had been on a few things, so give it a try. I used to love this movie when I was a kid. It's called Burnt Offerings. It's been a while since I've seen it. It stars Dan Curtis, Karen Black, and Oliver Reed. I used to like Oliver Reed. He was kind of a creepy dude. I got a copy of Beware of the Blob. I have never seen this. This is like I don't know if this is a sequel, a prequel, I don't know what this was, but one of you guys reviewed it, and I thought, yeah, I gotta have that. I also picked up, this was cheap, Comes at Night, Joel Edgington, Christopher Abbott, and Riley. I don't know any of them, but we'll give it a shot. I watched this on a streaming service, and then I decided I had to have it, but it took me forever to find it at a price that I wanted to pay for it. And that was Sorority House Massacre. I liked this movie. It was fun. It was lots of boobs, which I could have lived without, but otherwise, it was fun. I enjoyed it. This was another thrift store pickup for $1. Sleepwalkers. And the last one I picked up was kind of a suggestion from Horrific Nightmare, Jason. He had talked about this. It's kind of a compilation, but Out of the Dark. I really want to see that. It's actually called Shadow Stalkers, but there's a whole bunch movie, and they made a mistake and said that Driller Killer is on here, but it's not. But there's some here that I don't own. I don't have Don't Open Till Christmas, Funeral Home, Silent Night, Bloody Pit of Horror. We'll see. Nightmare in Wax. We'll see. It's a 69, 65. Don't Answer the Phone. I hate that movie. God, this is the third copy of it I've had, too. Anyway, Happy Birthday to Me I have and I love. But yeah, some of these look okay. Most of them are 60s, 70s, and 80s movies, of course. So we'll give them all a chance. So that is it for my haul. This video has gone way too long. Hope all is doing well. Talk to you later.